wishing that you make up your mind. Love me not or love me kind, just make up your mind. Love me not or love me kind, just wishing that you make up your mind. Love me not or love me kind, just make up your mind. Love me not or love me kind, just wishing that you make up your mind. Love me not or love me kind, just make up your mind. Love me not, love me, love me not, love me, love me not, just make up your mind. Love me not or love me kind, just wishing that you make up your mind. Love me not or love me kind, just make up your mind.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello, welcome to stream. Today, we are going to be playing a new game that I don't know. It was originally, this was going to be a one-off stream. Now I'm not sure, might be a multi-part, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to be playing a visual novel called Life After Magic. Okay, good. So yeah. So I found this. I think I found this recommended on Twitter and like a list of like games that had like Yuri in them. Like I was looking for something fun to play for Pride Month, and this was recommended, and also it was free. So yay! Now let me go ahead and get the game booted up. Let's see. Fingers crossed. You can see it. There we go. Yay. Alright. Click to start. I also picked this because it has a really pretty art style. Like look at that. It's so nice. Alright, let's just go ahead and start. What is your name? Bab. Hi, I'm Bab. This is me. Oh, I'm so cute. I'm a 22-year-old high school dropout who's a bit of a klutz. I see. My blood type is O, my star sign is Libra, and some days I wish I didn't save the world. I should probably provide some context for that, huh? Yeah, probably. See, a few years ago, my best friends and I were fighting the forces of darkness almost every week. We were the Centennials of Justice, and I was their leader, Princess Centennial Starlight. We saved humanity more times than I can remember. You could say we were a big deal. Except we were still in high school, so we had to keep our identity secret. And after many years, battling countless foes, we finally defeated the Demon Queen, Azrella. Our long war was finally over. And that's the worst part. It was all over. All of it. In a few short months, the Centennials went our separate ways. We retired from magical girlhood, and that's when my life really started to take a turn for the worse. Oh no. Something most people don't realize about heroes is how saving the world all the time has its price. My price was terrible grades all throughout school, and in the end, I dropped out entirely. I never applied to college, vocational school, or considered any careers outside of being a magical girl. I didn't even have time to think about it. Turns out, saving the world from doom about once a week for 5 years isn't something you can put on your resume. Oh, that sucks. My life peaked at 15, and now? I'm grinding away at a dead-end job at a makeup store to try and make rent. Living in a coastal city like Diamond Cove on minimum wage is a daily struggle. But worst of all, I never see my Centennial Squad anymore. Even when we promised to stay together no matter what, nobody warned me that maintaining friendships as an adult is more challenging than any supervillain. My goodness. That sucks. What kind of happy ending is this? My life's a joke. I'm broke. My love life's DOA. In a week and a half, it'll be New Year's Eve, and everyone's all excited or terrified for the year 2000 and the new millennium. But I don't even know what I want to do tomorrow, let alone the rest of my life. At least I still have one friend left from those old days. Oh, the bedroom is like so cute. Ab, you seem kind of down today. Oh my gosh. What's the matter? Oh yeah, I should probably explain. I have one remaining friend from those days. My cat. He talks and comes from outer space. I may need to explain the details another time. I don't know, man. If my best friend was still a talking cat, I would be less depressed, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm built different. Oh, it's nothing. Come to think of it, you've been down a lot lately. It's not befitting behavior for a world-saving alien princess. Is there anything I can help with? Do you give me more bad guys to fight? I want to eat ice cream under my bed feast and cry myself to sleep. I don't know, does cat have the power to summon bad guys? Cause that would be weird, actually. I don't think the cat would be a friendly cat anymore if it was just like, ah yes, let me generate a bad guy for you to fight. I don't know, man. Therefore, how much ice cream do we have left in the freezer? Not again! Come on. I wanted to make the pillow fort again, and then eat ice cream in it. I mean, that does sound fun. It comforts me to be in an isolated environment before I have to go to work. Valid. Bad? Eating ice cream for breakfast is really bad for you. Then why is it so tasty then? I mean, yeah, I agree. Anyway, you're not the boss of me. Maybe so, but you know I'm right, yeah? Toast it is. Well, I would have toast if my damn roommate would buy groceries once in a while. Looks like I'll need to skip breakfast again. Aw, nuts, I'm gonna be late for work too. I'd better bust out the rollerblades and get hustling. My manager said today's gonna be really extra super important. I wonder what it could be. Ah, Glamour Pop. One of the last stores still open in this dying mall. But inside you wouldn't know it. It's wall-to-wall cosmetics and hair products, beautifully arranged. The corporation is doing so well, they may knock down the wall into the next store and expand there too. It's not the most exciting job, but it pays the bills for now. Well, sort of. You'd think if they could expand the store, they could raise our wages a little. But at least I made a friend here, which makes it more bearable. Liz is my coworker, but it's more accurate to say she's my work wife. Even if the week is a total crapshoot, at least somebody here has my back. She's my first real friend who isn't also a magical girl. He knows nothing about my past. It's sort of refreshing. Liz is funny, passionate about the environment, there when I need her, steady, it's basically my rock. She's also... hiding behind a counter hyperventilating. Well, that's not good. Why are there so many people here? It's not that many. Okay, wait, it's kind of a lot. Calm Lee's down or also freak out? I think let's try and calm her down first. You got this. Remember what we say when things get tough? I am tough like spider silk. And that's the strongest thing ever. Arguably, the shell of a tortoise could be considered stronger if you take into account the Lee's concentrate. Wasn't something happening today? Oh, right. Lee's, today's the start of our promotion for that super special makeup line our manager has been bugging us about. They're bringing in a celebrity guest, remember? Is it the Taco Hut Chihuahua? No, a human celebrity. Apparently, some big shot from corporate's here to introduce us to the line. Better get ready. This will be a first for us. Usually they don't care about us, retail plebeians. A celebrity guest. I wonder who it could be. Hey, you two. Get your act together. Our guests are coming soon. I turn around to spot two women walking side by side through the storefront doors. One is clearly from Glamour Pop's headquarters. She's carrying a large briefcase and her eyes narrow when she sees us. Something about her is kind of familiar, and then it clicks. I've seen her on Forbes, that fancy business magazine that props up successful rich people. Her name is Anna Lee, the woman who rapidly climbed the ranks of Glamour Pop and turned it into a makeup empire. I see. You see, she's a business genius, but she's ruthless too. A nightmare to handle. My manager is putting on his best customer service smile for her. I bet he's scared straight. As there's a woman walking next to her, I see a flash of pink as a woman decked out in elegant cream-colored idol attire trots by Annalie's side. Oh my gosh, an idol character! Oops, no! I skipped. Crap. We've had our ups and downs. She is caring but opinionated and hot-headed. Back when we were close, but we argued a lot. Okay, well, I'm assuming that the bit of information I skipped, is revealing that I know her. This is an old friend. Former magical girl, mayhaps. After the final battle, we kept in touch for a few months, but that faded out. I haven't talked to her in years. Okay, yes, former magical girl. Note to self, do not double-click. Since then, he entered the music industry and became a pop idol, and she's been popular since debut. I would have been happy for her, but we were supposed to keep her identity a secret. When she debuted, she revealed herself as Centennial Aurora to the world. It was obviously a marketing tactic, but her new fans ate it up. I'm disappointed in her. I never thought she would use her identity to try and gain fame. I bet she's changed even more so now. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she pretended not to recognize me. As Ara glances over the crowd, she locks eyes with me immediately. Okay, her name is Ara. She's coming over here! Fab? What are you doing here? Actually, I work here now. Oh. Ara fiddles with her necklace, which I recognize as her centennial ring. Or sentinel, is that... How do you say this word? Sentinel. Sentinel ring. We each have one. It's the source of all our magical girl powers. She still wears it all after all these years, huh? Silence hangs in the air. The atmosphere is awkward. It's been so long that I'm not sure what to say. It's nice to see you again, Boyan. You can call me Ara now. It's my stage name, but I prefer it to my real name. Oh, okay. Got it. No problem. So, what have you been up to lately? I haven't heard from you in ages. Ara, well, it's nice you've reunited with your, friend. Why don't we get down to business? Everyone else is waiting for us after all. Right, sorry, I'm ready when you are. Annalie claps her hands and everybody in the store stands at attention. Glamour Pop is proud to announce the greatest, most ambitious launch in our company's history. Annalie lays down her briefcase on one of the empty tables. She opens it up to reveal a trove of plastic sample bags full of packaged makeup. From what I can see, everything looks cute and colorful, with star and rain motifs, just what I like. The color coding reminds me a lot of the Sentinels, actually. We'll be doing our first ever Magical Girl themed makeup release, using the iconic imagery of Diamond Cove's very own Super Sentinels. Oh my gosh. What? Annalie continues on explaining the specifics of this so-called collaboration while my mind reels. I shoot Ara a pointed look. How could she have let this happen? First she used the Sentinels to pave her way to fame, and now she's allowing her image to be used for marketing makeup products? As a former member of the Sentinels, I'm so excited to share our history with all of Glamour Pop's customers. Please support the new line. She must be joking, right? Or just some crazy dream that I have to wake up from? I pinch myself. Nope, this is happening. Ara, this is such an interesting concept. One that I would have loved to hear about ahead of time. You know, could have called to tell you about how you're selling the image of your group. Oh, don't be silly, Bab. That'd be breaking my NDA. He gives me a half smile, half grimace, while blinking rapidly from me to Annalie. Lee seems to pick up on my discomfort. Why magical girls, though? They say they're always saving the Earth, but when I see them fight, it's just magical people fighting magical villains. Then nature and regular people pay the price of their collateral damage. Couldn't they use your powers for more pressing issues? I guess she has a point. Or better yet, couldn't we have heroes that aren't moon-charged but are just regular people doing the hard work of really saving the Earth? I defend magical girls, agree with her, or deflect. Let's see. I'm not gonna agree with her because, I am a magical girl. But I feel like Bab would want to deflect, at least for now. What if we had gotten Sarah Michelle Gellar as a celebrity? Wouldn't a Buffy makeup line be awesome? Yeah, it would be awesome, actually. Also, hello, welcome to stream. This is a great idea. Why didn't we just do this? I wanna do a Buffy makeup line. And, Willow could be cool. That could be cool. Ara looks baffled by the conversation. Moral opinions on magical girls aside, I lean into Ara, whisper distance. Cannot read. Ara, you really don't think I would have approved something like this, would you? Yay! I'm enjoying it so far. I really love the art style so far. Like, it's so pretty, and the music is also really nice. I suppose not, considering you're not in charge of it for once. Dimly, I get the sense I'm getting glared at, and it's not just from my manager. I turn my attention back to Annalie as Ara glides back over to her side. Ahem. Regardless of your personal feelings, the reason we're here is to offer our prospective customers free samples of the Sentimentality line. The employees, of course, get first pick. Perhaps that'll change your mind. We start to open up the samples Annalie presented us with. Admittedly, the formulas for this line seem solid. The eyeshadow glides over my eyelid, and the lipstick's creamy base feels great to apply. I take a glance over at Lise and can't help but crack a smile. Lise, are you trying on the makeup? Your way again? You know it. Goodness gracious, what on earth are you doing to your face? Did you know that flamingos use an oil secreted from their butts to keep the pink feathers from fading in the sun? It's like rouge. This pink reminds me of that. I see. How ridiculous. I thought you trained these girls. Ma'am, we do. This hire just has unique taste. You bet she's unique. I always look forward to her next look. The way she does her eyeliner is totally the future. It's not even near her eyes. I like to make pretty leaves on my cheeks like I'm hiding in the jungle. Well, that certainly was a demonstration of our makeup. Count on my weirdo leaves to brighten up a bad situation. A demonstration of what not to do. Our manager looks like he's about to pass out. Did I do it wrong? I'm so sorry. This is just such a special occasion, and she was very excited to try on everything. Are you an idiot? What do I pay your salary for? Image is power. This is not the glamour pop image. Have you no sense of whimsy? She's so scary and pretty. Lise looks like she might faint or develop an unhealthy fixation. Will she get fired? I should do something. We signal Ara for help? Put the makeup on Ron? Or get in Annalie's face? I'm not gonna do the last one. I feel like that's too out of character and might make things worse. Honestly? Do I wanna try and get Ara to help, or should I just focus on defending Lise? I think I'll focus on defending Lise right now, so let's put the makeup on myself. Quickly, I try to recreate Lisa's creative application on my face and look defiantly at Annalie. A show of solidarity, huh? How quaint. She leans in close. But I'd think twice before you cross me again. Okay then. I guess the strange girl can stay. But Annalie turns to the manager. But you're fired. What? I was not expecting that to happen. What? I must get to my next meeting. Ara, come along. Other stores are expecting us after all. Expect shipments with more sample packages inside. We're distributing these to our customers over the next couple of days. My manager opens the door for Annalie and Ara as they walk out. He looks utterly defeated. Is this my fault? Did I get him fired? Ara glances back at me, and at the last moment, I give her a look as to say, we're talking about this later. Lise nudges me. My life flashed before my eyes. Thank you for your help back there. Anytime. That Annalise, sir, is a firecracker. The day just got started, but I feel like I just got off a roller coaster. It's when I see Alistair come crawling around the corner. What does he want now? A kitty! Wait, it's too late. Lise is showering Alistair with pets. He seems to accept them, so I wait a moment. It's a long moment. Lise, shouldn't we watch the register? Oh my gosh, I forgot about my job! I love Lise, she's great. Alistair, what are you doing here? I don't think seeing Ara on Today of All Days was an accident. Oh, so he saw Ara walk out. Something of fate is in the air, Bab. You should call the others, meow. Really? I don't think they want to hear from me. You can't ignore my magical cat senses. They are never wrong. Can your magical cat senses mend years of tense silence and resentment? Oh, don't be so dramatic. But I just double tapped again. Crap. I need to stop doing that. I'm not going to call them. To be honest, I don't even have their numbers. It's that or you may find a hairball on your pillow later. Gather the my gosh, this word. Sentinels. Fine. It has been a long time. I don't even know how to start finding the sentinels again. Jackie? Yeah, Jackie wouldn't scream and run away at the sight of me. I think. I'll drop in on the gym where she trains. Hopefully she's there. I'm just gonna appease Alistair. Then it's back to regular old boring life. After making it home, I feed Alistair an early dinner and touch up my makeup before heading back out. Come to find Jackie, the best place to start would be the Golden Glove Gym. Jackie practically lived there back when we were still in high school. I'm hoping that's still the case now. I take the path I know the best, through Grove Park. Expect to be tied up with anxious feelings of doubt. But instead, something about the walk there begins stirring up old memories. Even though there were quite a few changes, the paths are made largely the same, and I feel an odd comfort in that. Would Jackie be the same? Of course she would. What am I thinking? Even in the earliest days before she even had her sentinel ring, she fought tooth and nail to become the woman she always knew she was. That never changed. Even when her opponent was her own family. She had always known what she wanted out of life. We respected her for being so grounded. Grounded, although there were definitely times she was more spaced out than me. Still, she was still always there for us when we needed her the most. All the more reason why I feel terrible looking back and seeing how little I've kept up with her. He never failed to call for holidays or my birthday. Despite that, I even lost her number. Man, why am I so bad at this? I really need one of those new cell phones with caller ID. Not that I can afford a new phone anytime soon. While weighing the options of a Nokia versus a flip phone, I arrive at the gym in no time. The Golden Glove is still open, but it's a nearly vacant save for 2 people. In the center of the ring, I spot Jackie wearing mitts and catching punches from a little girl I haven't seen before. After you break my guard, I want you to land 2 body shots on me as hard as you can. After that, I'm going to swing and I need you to roll and repeat the pattern. I got it this time, coach. I'm ready. And show me. Let's go. This new girl starts to throw a flurry of punches that Jackie catches with her mitts. Every so often, she lets a few slip by her, allowing Layla to hit her in the same spots. Jackie isn't just standing there and taking it either. Every so often, she quickly swipes her mitt near Layla's hand to punish. But each time Layla smoothly ducks and rolls out of the way. That's it. Now that's how you do it. Keep your head moving and the pressure on. An opponent will get desperate, making it easier for you to pry open their guard. Coach Martinez, he said this would help me against taller people because it's supposed to lower their chin. How come yours isn't lowering? You'll have to hit harder if you want to lower my chin. What's important is that we build your confidence. You're young, strength will come later. I would feel pretty confident if I knew I could knock someone down in one hit. I bet you would. You'll have to trust me on this one. Technique will make a better foundation for confidence than strength ever will. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure this might bruise in the morning. Layla doesn't take long to bask in the praise before she notices and points at me with her glove. Coach Martinez? There's a weirdo watching us. Weirdo? Huh? Oh my gosh, they spotted me. Jackie is surprised when she turns to see me awkwardly standing at the foot of the ring. She must have really been focused since he didn't notice me until now. Oh hey, that's one of my weirdos. Hey! I like that. Hey yourself, stranger. What are you doing there? What are you doing here? What? I can't visit my friend? Friends usually call ahead. You caught me all gross and sweaty. Well you see... I'm sorry. Who's the weirdo, Coach? Again with the weirdo. Ah, right. This is Bab. Bab is an old friend of mine from back when we were in high school. Layla stares intensely at me as though she were trying to puzzle me out. An old friend and weird hair? Starlight? Huh? Layla? I knew it, I'm right. Jackie, what the hell? Whoa, hold on, I didn't tell her anything. I'm very smart. My daddy even says so. I already knew Coach Martina as a soul. Jackie, why? It wasn't on purpose. You might not recognize her since it was a while ago. But Layla was someone I rescued back when we were saving the world. It was so cool. You were fighting monsters on a bridge and they were going all whack, wham, pow. It was so crazy. One of the monsters hit the car that Daddy and I were in and went floom over the side. Daddy bumped his head, but I didn't. I wore my seatbelt. Oh, but then we were sinking. But then we stopped sinking, because we were in a giant bubble. And then bang, the coach came in and busted our window and dragged us out. Wait a minute. Can we please go back to the part where your father bumped his head while falling off a bridge? He is alive, right? Huh? Daddy's way too tough to die, silly. He just went to sleep for a bit. Jackie rolls her eyes and sighs. So apparently, her father knew my Tio, and out of sheer coincidence, he joined our gym in about the same year as our breakup. She, never seemed to have forgotten my face, I guess. Layla gasped. You dated Starlight Sentinel? That's Layla's a team. We're talking about when the team disbanded. Oh my gosh. She's blushing. Oh, I get it. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, hold on. I was there dealing with the monster and was nowhere near you. How did you figure out who I am? Well, that's easy. Coach has no social life, so you had to be one of them. Layla? It's true though. You're either here, hanging out with that biker girlfriend of yours, or going to concerts for that Ara lady. Wait, biker girlfriend or Ara? I feel like right now I'd be more interested in her being a fan of Ara. I'm just supporting her. I mean, she's a friend that I want to be loved and supportive with. No, just... Jackie pinches the bridge of her nose and breathes in deeply to calm herself down. Somehow, it's takes me back to the Dark Moon Sirens all over again. They were evil seductresses with steaming powers, and Jackie fell under their spell worse than anyone, I see. And this is a little different. Ara wouldn't use the same magic on her friend, right? Okay, redo. I just want to be supportive of my friend and I happen to love their music. Okay. Jackie claps her hands suddenly. Gee, would you look at the time, Layla? Oh, you finish the day off with some jump rope before your father gets here. But... hop to it. Layla nearly trips over herself as she runs off without question. She can be a handful, but she's got a good heart. So what about you, fearless leader? What have you been up to? Surviving. I work at a makeup store now. I'm trying not to drown from the rent while I figure out what I want to do with my life. A makeup store, huh? That suits you. Good for you. Huh? Are you making fun of me? It's a retail nightmare. I'm not. You were always big on makeup, so it's nice that you get to work somewhere that suits one of your interests while you figure things out, right? It's nice to know that we have something in common now. What do you mean? Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Are you? You know that kid packs more of a punch than I give her credit for. Say, but one of those good old-fashioned starlight patch-me-ups. I sigh to myself, knowing that I'm not gonna pull more out of Jackie once he gets evasive. I look around to see if anyone else is in the gym. When I see that we are alone, I nod my head. Alright, fine. Show me where it hurts. Well, she decides here and here. I lower myself down to get a good look, and place my hand where she guides me. Jackie's breath hitches when she feels the touch. I forgot about this part. You used a tickle. I don't know how you could forget. I had to heal you more than anyone else on the team. Yeah, that's what happens when your confidence leads with strength and not technique. I see. I could make out the damage Jackie was referring to. It was subtle and still fresh. But I've played the role of healer a lot. Now this takes me back. Noticing when something was off came naturally after I had enough experience. I wonder what went wrong. Not that I don't appreciate your attention, but are you going to start soon, or... Huh? I snapped out of my little daydream and noticed my magic was acting up. There was supposed to be bright light coming from my fingertips. That's not supposed to happen. What's wrong, Bab? Oh no. So am I losing my magic powers? My light is dim. It's supposed to be way brighter than this. What? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Look. I try straining my magic some more, but the light never glows any brighter. Oh, that is weird. Is it helping at least? Do you feel it? Kinda? It's a little tingly. Maybe my tickle tolerance has gone up? Alistair warned me something strange was going on. This must be it. Jackie, have you had any issues with your magic? I haven't touched it in ages, Bab. Mine's a little dangerous to be throwing around in retirement, especially if your healing isn't working too well. I really don't want to bust open another punching bag for this. Those are pricey. You know mine is kind of fickle anyways. You're better off asking anyone else. Besides, if the little dude says there's something up, he's usually right. I try my best to hold back a groan. I know I had an "I told you so" waiting for me when I got home. More than that, this is not how I pictured meeting up with everyone again. Fine. I guess I have some phone calls to make. Do you think that maybe you could... Missing their numbers too? Yeah... Don't worry, I got you. Jackie runs across the gym and pops open a door leading to an office. I can hear her scrambling for a few things here and there, but soon enough she comes out with a piece of paper and hands it to me. Here, this should be all of our numbers. Once Layla gets picked up, I'll be good to go. Just give me a call when you figure out when and where. But for now, I gotta get back to her training. You've got time. Ditch the ropes, Layla. Let's take it back to the bag. Same routine as earlier. Show me how you're going to be a champ. Yes, coach. Layla straightens up, tidying up her footwork. She releases a barrage of punches upon the training bag. Right, thank you, Jackie. I guess I should head out then. Hopefully I'll see you soon. After saying my goodbyes, I take one last look around the gym and wave to Layla before I leave. I love the colors. I text the former sentinels to meet me at the park. I scope out a place that's empty, so I won't be overheard. Magical Girl 101. Keep your identities an intel secret. I mean, I feel like most of you are failing to that a little bit, but you know. Too bad our old hideout was destroyed when Solaire lured the treacherous tango dancers right to us. He used Theron carved from his magical deck and blew the whole place up. I see. Solaire? Oh, I hope you never meet him. Ever. Ever. I'm serious. Anyway, you did send a message out, right? Pages have been sent all around. I wonder what Ara will be wearing today. Not this again. Mercifully, someone has arrived before I hear another rhyming ode to Ara. Looks like Ara and Jackie are here first. I caught her on the way in. She's hard to miss. I'll take that as a compliment. Miranda, also known as Sentinel Nova, arrives next. She still has that glow about her. Her specialty was creating things out of stardust and then exploding them. I like her outfit. She was never the most talkative member of the group. She always pulled more than her weight. Hey everyone. Long time no see. Miranda nods awkwardly. Yeah, it's kind of partly my fault for not seeing her. Best not to shine too bright a light on that. Jackie and Miranda share a brief but friendly wave. Those two never were super close. Ara bounces forward to her. Miranda, how's work going? Oh, where do you work now? You didn't know? Typical. You didn't know where I worked until this morning. I wouldn't say that's my fault. Come on, you two. Ab, I'm working at a wood shop these days. It's good. I really wanted to put our magic days behind us, so I was surprised that you called. It's hard thinking back on those times. See. Yeah, being a magical girl was hard on all of us. I'd love to see what you're working on. I wouldn't have, but Alistair said it was an emergency. I think I would like... Yes, it seems like the friendliest option. I'd love to see what you're working on. Miranda blushes suddenly. Aww. Oh, well, visit me at the wood shop anytime. I can, show you something I've been working on in my spare time. That sounds great. So that's almost everyone, but there's still someone missing. Sentinel Perigi, our awkward little bubble girl. Don't like her to be late. So, does anyone know if KJ got the memo? She probably won't come. They hate all of us now. They? Oh, I guess if you haven't seen them in a few years, you wouldn't know. KJ realized they're not a girl about 2 years ago. They don't want to be called a girl or she. Show them the same respect you've shown me. Okay, I'll try to remember. So they are still going by KJ, yeah? Yeah. Well, they're still our shy little Perigi. I'll accept them no matter. Someone pulls up on a motorbike. Weird. I don't know what someone would be doing here at this hour. Stranger dismounts and walks towards the group. They remove their helmet. Oh my god. Hey there, handsome. KJ? Wow. Well, they're cool. Hey, princess. It's been a while, huh? Sorry I'm late. I try my best to keep composure over how different KJ is compared to when we were in high school. Wait, are those tattoos? Never mind, composure lost. Are you feeling okay? You look a little out of it. What happened to you? Or you look amazing. Again, I'm gonna go with all the nicest options to make sure everyone still likes me. You look amazing. Aw, thanks, princess. Yeah, after Sentinel split up, I was left figuring out what I wanted to do with my life. Turns out the big question was not what I wanted to do, but who I wanted to be. I kinda always wanted tattoos, and a dress like this. Even back in the old days, I was just too chicken. Anyways, I don't think we all came here to hear my life story. I take it there's a problem? Alistair's been behaving really strangely during this conversation. He must be really anxious. He looks absolutely terrified right now. So anxious, I can feel it. It's in the eyes. Go on, tell them! Has anyone else noticed their magic failing? I haven't tried using my magic recently, but I have been feeling more exhausted than usual. But that might be because of my new schedule. I've been a lot busier since I started working on the sentimentality line. The what? I'll let someone fill you in on that later. Anyone else? Have you tried using your magic lately? No, but... Miranda sighs and holds out her hand, palm upwards. Specks of dust begin to stream from her fingertips, materializing out of thin air. They swirl around her hand with an ethereal glimmer, before disappearing in a tiny, controlled explosion. Seems fine? I would check, but I don't want to hurt anyone here accidentally. There's a lot of trees around. Fire hazard. So I guess it's just me then? I mean, I can test it now, but do you want me to? I'd have to do it to one of you. You can do anything you want to me, Ara. Alistair's being kinda weird now. Why is he being like this? I don't want to hurt you. Angelically beautiful and cares about her friends. Oh, how I missed you. Alistair, first off, it's been years. Second off, you're a cat. It's never gonna work. Don't speak on my behalf. I missed you too, kitty. Just because you're single and lonely doesn't mean you have to project onto me. Wow. Oh, I really missed you. Anyways. Alright, use your attack magic on me. I can take it. Didn't you literally just say your healing powers aren't working? Oh, right. Okay, I can still take it, but go easy. Unless you want to use a charming attack on... No. Miranda, cover your ears, okay? I know you have sensitive hearing. Wait, what? My hearing is perfectly normal. I don't need to be babied. Miranda gets cut off because Ara lets out a screeching high note. Quietly, but not so quiet it doesn't send a shockwave of pain through my skull. Ow, ow, ow! I said go easy on me! I look back over at her. Ara's staring at me like I'm a ghost. I did? I should have knocked you out if you were defending. You weren't, and it still barely did anything. Huh? Was I supposed to be doing something? Nobody gave me the usual order to defend someone while they did something stupid. Knock me out? That's not going easy. And why are you always trying to tell me what to do? It would have only been for a few seconds. I can handle a little noise. Also, that's still a foul play, even if it didn't work out. No one is letting me talk. Girls, let's stay on track here. Not a girl. Listening to squabble is giving me a hairball. Please, let's not have it come to that. Although it's better than him hucking one up at home. The point is, something is deeply wrong with magic. And if we keep fighting amongst each other, we'll never get to the bottom of this. The group looks around at each other, unsure. Alistair's right, but can we really work together when some of us have changed so much? And some of us haven't. I look at Ara. She raised her eyebrows back at me, as if to ask what. Could this just be a fluke? This isn't a lot to go on. Personally, I prefer it this way. I never liked my powers. It's not about liking your powers or not. If magic in general is in danger, we need to protect it. But do I agree and say magic is important? Magic does suck, but... Or does it matter how we feel about magic? I feel like all of these are defending magic in some way. How direct do I want to be about it? Honestly, I feel like at this point in time, I'm the most connected to being a magical girl than any of them are, seeing as I have not moved on with my life at all. So I think I would be the one to defend magic the hardest, but do I want to go with magic is important? Or it doesn't matter how we feel? I think this one makes the most sense. It doesn't matter how we feel about magic. We need to stop arguing and do something about the problem at hand. Our opinions on magic don't have to change just to investigate if there's an issue. We should still check it out just to make sure no one is getting hurt. Sometimes you just gotta get into the ring. Jackie's corny line aside, she has a point. Can everyone at least agree to look into it a little? Keep their eyes and ears open? Begrudgingly, the team nods along. Okay then, let's keep alert and keep in touch. I hope this is just some fluke, but maybe an excuse to see everyone again isn't so bad. We all leave for the night, maybe a little worse for the wear. I let Ara take the reins when exploring the Sentinel makeup line to Jackie, KJ, and Miranda later on. And somehow, I doubt that conversation will be hunky-dory. The squad's back together, heck yeah. What a day. Oops. Alright, now I guess I accidentally figured out how to go back if I missed dialogue. Cool, thanks. What a day. The store having a big product launch event would have been enough to make it a momentous day in a string of normally dull ones. But then Ara was our celebrity guest. And it didn't stop there. It's been so long since I've been to the Golden Glove, catching up with Jackie, then magic failing, seeing the whole team together and how much they've all changed. Miranda, and especially KJ. It's so much to take in. My brain is swirling, and not in a fun soft serve ice cream kind of way. Is there really something wrong with magic? Will I be able to reconnect with my old teammates without making the rift between us worse? Will we be able to come together again as a team? My mind is racing about the future. The future, the future. What is it going to bring this time? It was scary before when I was just worrying about next month's bills, but now it feels even worse. Am I even half the Sentinel Starlight I once was? There's some crisis. Will I be able to conquer it this time? My head is throbbing with all this worrying. My eyes are heavy. Better get some rest. That night, I had the most amazing dream. Honestly, most of my dreams lately have been some kind of dull or stressful. Doors that won't open, running but can't move, the usual life is stressing me out kind of dreams. But not this one. I feel warm and full of joy. It's like living through a movie of one of Sentinel's greatest hits. Each time Sentinel Aurora, or Boyan, lulled a Hydra to sleep with her singing. We went into the sewers beneath Diamond Cove. She was so grossed out. She put on a beautiful performance anyway. That's the thing about Boyan. She's very opinionated and butts heads a lot, but you can rely on her when it counts. At least, that's who I hope she still is. Before I can dwell too long on the present, my dream takes me to another memory. I dream of the time we'd been through a rough couple of weeks. We were all stressed out and exhausted. Sentinel Nova used her exploding stardust to cheer us up with an impromptu fireworks display on the roof of the school. She's not very talkative. She cares deeply about making people happy. Then I dream of our geeky Sentinel Perigi. KJ always felt out of place on the team. Their invincible bubbles saved us from collapsing buildings, toxic gas, mind control, since someone else had to defeat the bad guys. I wish KJ knew how much we loved them as a Sentinel and a friend. I really hope this self-reinvention isn't coming from a negative place. It finally me of Jackie, sentinel soul. I have never known anyone stronger in my whole life, both physically and emotionally. There are few things more satisfying in this world than catching a villain monologuing, and then... bam! A Jackie red-hot fist to the face. He's always the first one in a fight and the last one out. She likes to keep things simple. I sometimes wonder if things with her are more complicated than she lets on. And then, there's me. At first, discovering I'm from another planet scared me so much, as it would anybody, I guess. My role is the last princess of Serentia royal family, sworn guardians of truth and justice. Seemed like big shoes I could never fill. But I did. After many years of victories and defeats, I realized I'd grown into somebody both my adoptive and birth parents would be proud of. And then, that chapter of my life ended, but the years kept coming. Look, it really is just basically Sailor Moon. And I found myself stuck in a loop and unsure what to do. How do you top saving the world? Did it all just get worse from here? I wish I could go back to those simpler days. Life made sense. I knew my purpose. I had friends. I never want to lose that joy again. Beep, 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 beep. My alarm clock pops my dream like a balloon. I lay there for a while, staring up at the ceiling. Seeing everybody again, seeing the makeup line, it really flipped a switch somewhere inside me. Alistair nags me out of bed. At least some things never change, and I hurry to work. Time for work. Is it time to retire yet? Alistair, what are you doing here? I came to check on you. Now that we know something is happening with your magic, what if something else is wrong with you? Do you have a fever? I'm a little tired, I guess, but I'm fine. Do you remember how your job works? Do you know where we are right now? Do you know your name? I'm Bab, lost princess of Serentia and retired magical girl. I work at this retail home known as Glamour Pop, where I sell makeup. Did I pass? Yes. Don't let your guard down. Make sure you touch base with everyone too. Now that you've reconnected with your magical girl teammates, you'll have a chance to hang out with them after work. If I'm not exhausted from work, that is. Right. You have a good day at work, you'll have an extra energy to visit friends afterwards. If only that was how it worked. Cat. You know nothing. If customers are extra terrible today, you may not have energy to visit multiple people. I should be careful about what I say to the customers. Good luck! Hi, welcome to Glamour Pop. How can I help you? Hey, sweetheart, how's it going? I'm looking for a makeup gift for my girlfriend. She's real mad at me right now. Makeup gift? Well, you're definitely in the right place. No, like making up, like after a fight. Oh, gotcha. What kind of makeup would make a good makeup gift? Let's see. Just a gift card, red lipstick, or concealer? Like, not concealer. That seems... It's not exciting at the present, like, unless I was, like, running out of concealer. And, like... It's, in my opinion, that would be kind of a mid-gift, unless it was, like, I really, really need a new concealer. Red lipstick, maybe? Also, personally for me, if this was a gift for me, I would want the gift card, because then I could pick my own makeup. Because, you know, I'm particular about things, so I would like, unless you knew exactly what I liked, I would rather. But would this person prefer a gift card? Red lipstick feels a little bit specific, I don't know. Let's see if gift card is acceptable. Don't bother trying to figure it out, get a gift card. Now that's a genius idea, what's your options? Nothing in here is under $5, so don't bother with that. Try a $50 one. Oof, steep. I guess that's the price I have to pay. On the bright side, your girlfriend will love you for it. I'm more exhausted than usual. I guess I'm feeling some side effects from the magic disappearing too. I don't think I can hang out with anyone today, like Alistair said, but I can do it tomorrow. Can you though? I don't know, maybe I'm just tired every day, so like, what's the difference? But maybe this fab is built different, who knows? Working with the customers today was exhausting, but they're always a bit demanding, aren't they? I'm glad to be home. I guess nothing really strange happened today. That's a good sign. Perhaps all this stuff with magic was just a hiccup. Meow. Yes, Alistair. I know you have your magical cat senses or whatever, but... Meow! Alistair? Is something wrong? Got another hairball stuck? Meow! Why aren't you talking? Are you giving me the silent treatment again? Oh my gosh. Either he lost the ability to talk, or I lost the ability to understand him. And just because I didn't get the salmon flavored treat, I told you they were all sold out. Meow! Wait, can you not talk at all? Meow. Uh-oh, this is really, really bad. It's never happened before, ever. An unprecedented events in the life of a former magical girl? Not a good sign. I better call the team up even if they won't like it. It's just like in Kiki's delivery service. Y'all arrive and climb into our old high school classroom. Fab, tell us what's so important that you need to call an emergency meeting for the second day in a row. In our musty old classroom? I admit it brings back memories. It does, but it's a little spooky at night. Ghosts are my natural enemies. Ghosts? They aren't punchable. Your fist would fly right through them. Is this gonna be a regular thing? If so, I have to work around my schedule at the woodshop. It really is an emergency. Alistair, can you try talking again? You don't mean... Meow? Meow? I can't understand him at all anymore. His ability to speak is gone. No! Not our funky little dude, little owl. I can still hear his voice. Meow! I mean, yeah, I can still hear his voice. It's more about comprehension. Maybe it's less about him not being able to communicate with us, and more about us losing our ability to understand him. I tried using my healing powers on him to see if it would help, but honestly, I still can't manage to get things working again. Alistair curls up into my lap. Seems exhausted from trying to communicate with us. Stroke his little chin or scratch behind his ears. I'll scratch behind his ears. I stroke behind his ears and he lets up on a constant meowing. Eventually, he drifts off. I admit, I was never your cat's biggest fan, but I do feel for him, all pitiful like that. Miranda offers me the jacket on her waist. He uses a blanket, but I shake my head. It is escalating faster than we're expecting. We all know the signs. Unusual events always lead to some villain with a crazy plan. We can't just passively observe anymore. Finding out who's behind this needs to be our top priority. And honestly, it hurts me not being able to understand him. He's snarky, cryptic, and a huge pain in my butt sometimes. But Alistair is my closest companion. Fab. You're always looking out for others, leader. And I know this is upsetting news, but just remember we're here. Oh well? The heck is this guy? Why does he look like a Yu-Gi-Oh character? Sup, nerds? And beautiful ladies? You? Not a lady, but you're still an S. Did you mean to say a sight for sore eyes? Yes, it's a solitaire, or solaire. I warned you about him. Useless man baby who inherited some magical soul cards. Or that's what he decided to call them and Jackie. Our sentinel soul will never forgive him. Only ever used him to try to pick up girls, feel cool, and get in our way. Yes, we dated. How? Why? Was it the hair? My impressionable young mind? Yes, I'm filled with deep shame and regret. No, I will not give you details. Oh, hey there, Boyan. I'm keeping a close eye on you. Ara suddenly turns pale. You know, now that you're famous, I consider giving us another chance. Absolutely not. Come on, it'd be good for your image. It would completely ruin my image. Hold up, what do you mean by another chance? Oh, Ara, you didn't. She did. Oh my god. I can tell Ara is dying inside. Let's just move on. Solaire slides up to Miranda. Oh hey, no. Hey, just trying to say hello to an old friend. We were never friends. Solaire slides away from Miranda. Solaire then slides up to Jackie, gives him a not-so-friendly punch to the arm. He stumbles for a moment from the impact. How's it been, Solaire? Jackie's smiling at him, but not in a sweet way. Ow! I mean, nice jab, buddy. I barely tapped you. But anyways, that's what you get for naming your stupid cards soul cards. I should sue, honestly. He looks KJ up and down. F off. I didn't know you expanded the team. Who's this femme fatale? Solaire, that's KJ. Behind his blank expression, I can see the cogs turning in his head. Whatever you're about to say, I don't want to hear it. Why not? After all these years, I thought you'd love to finally hear a compliment from me. Jackie, sweetie, could you punch him again? Right in the nuts. Whoa there, Morticia, take it easy. I know you'll change your mind eventually. He just never stops talking, does he? He claps his hands and looks at to all of us like he's about to give a speech. I brace myself. Aw yeah, this is happening. Try to stop the useless man baby, try to stop the useless man baby, or try to stop the useless man baby. The decisions are so tough. I don't know. I don't know which should I pick. 1, 2, or 3. Solaire's lack of self-awareness is too strong. Resistance is futile. It's so nice to see the dream team back together. My favorite magical ladies to back me up in my most excellently successful battles against evil. Miranda's eyes glaze over as he starts talking. Backing you up? You mean saving the world while you played card games behind us? That's a ritz coming from the cowardly bubble girl. KJ cracks their knuckles. Okay, Hedgehog, that's enough. I'm gonna wipe that grin right off your face. Jackie steps in and places a hand on KJ's shoulder. You know he's not worth it. KJ stares Solaire down for a few seconds, then backs off. I think he actually got intimidated by that. So, anyway. You may have heard they're making an anime of my exploits, which of course will stay faithful to the manga. There's a manga about him. The power of the cards, one boy's journey to manhood fighting evil in 4 suits. Oh, that comic you drew about yourself and your wonderful soul cards? I remember that. He handed out photocopied books of his comic to the entire school. The drawings were atrocious. Tell me we'll be tackling a whole anime with your level of artistic technique. Hey, the sales of my soul card collectible deck were really high last year. Sales will finance the anime. This is help for my trust fund. Jackie looks like she's about to crack Dimension of Soul cards again. I need to redirect his attention. Once he starts talking about this stuff, he never stops. Redirect? We passive-aggressive or show him something shiny? I feel like he is definitely the kind of person to be distracted by a shiny object. I want to see what happens. Belair, look at this sparkly makeup case. Ha, can't distract me, I've learned your tricks. Dane, I've used this tactic one too many times on him. I need new material. Then, what are you doing here? Right. I'm on spirit hunting duty. Any scary ghosts that haunt this sacred ground better peace out before I find them. Ghosts? Spirit hunting? I guess the school has always been pretty spooky at night. Jackie, there are no ghosts. He's an idiot. Well, actually... Please, no more tangents. Solaire looks at me with a pleading look, but I hold my ground. Anyway, my sweet nothings, I just came here to tell you to. Always believe in yourselves. God, he's sparkling. He winks. God, he winked at us. Feels ablaze, baby. With the flash of a card, he promptly explodes. Classic Solaire exit. Is he gone yet? I blacked out for a sec. How did he know where we were? He always has an uncanny sense for tracking us down. Also, why is his magic okay? Total unearned confidence and stupidity. I'll cock him in the face next time he interrupts us like that. Maybe Solaire's the reason for all of this. He's definitely a draining presence. I'd agree, but it's definitely wishful thinking. He's annoying, but he couldn't hurt a fly. I don't know. My ears hurt just listening to him. He always fumbled with his magical cards during battle. Never managed to actually hit any of the enemies with them. In some ways, I actually feel bad for him. I don't. I really don't. Dweeb aside, I'm gonna keep looking into this. I'm not exactly mourning the loss of my power, if it happens. Ara looks taken aback by this comment. Some of us actually still care about magic, and the team for that matter. I'm expecting everybody to be on their toes. I never said I didn't care about the team. They can speak for themselves, you know? Right. Were these two always on such thin ice? I make eye contact with Jackie and Miranda. Jackie gives me a sympathetic smile, while Miranda shakes her head. Anyways, let's try to stay in touch more often. Maybe check up on a few of our old enemies? See what they're up to? We should make an effort to drop in on each other's schedules. It's for safety's sake, you know? The group nods in unison. I can sense some hesitation, though. I'd like to see the sentimentality makeup in person. I haven't seen it yet either. Can't say I'm all that enthusiastic to see it. No, we should swing by Bab's store sometime. See what her magical girl work has turned into. Jackie, I promise you'll love it. Let's give it a try. I mean, if you say so, Ara. Great. Now that's decided. I'll be in contact. I'll do my best to check in with everybody. And with that, we disperse. It's been a long day. I pass out as soon as I get home. No, set up alarm. Let me sleep 10 more minutes. Alright, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick and then we will continue. Let's see. Alright, see you guys in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Let us continue. No, shut up, alarm. Let me sleep 10 more minutes. When I get to work in the morning, there's a crowd that's gathered outside of the store entrance, just blocked by a line of security guards. Excuse me, could you let me through? No way! If anyone's seen Ara, it's me! Alright, I should have known. I better not get my pay docked if I'm late because of this. Tell them you work here, force your way through the crowd. I'm just gonna force my way through the crowd. I brace myself and hurl myself into the swarm of people. Ow, watch it! It's gonna leave a bruise. No matter how hard I fight to make it to the front, I can't get any further than halfway in. Before I know it, I'm completely lost in the crowd and can't get out. Someone help me! Call for Lise or call for Ara? I think Lise would be too terrified by the amount of people, so I'm gonna call for Ara. I know she probably won't hear me over the rest of the people also screaming Ara, but it's worth a shot. Ara, help me! The screaming of the crowd ramps up, and I peek through to see the idol herself at the entrance. She taps the security guard on the shoulder, says something as he leans down to her, and then points directly at me. The guard nods and gestures for the crowd to let me through, which they do begrudgingly. Yeah, thank you. I thought I was a goner. You wanted me to know how much of a fan you are. You could have just told me. Haha, very funny. She finished signing the quick autograph, giving the fan a sweet smile, and then walks back to the store with me. How did you hear me, by the way? I'm always looking for a situation where you're desperate for my help. But, I'm not sure, honestly. Let's chalk it up to magic. Sounds about right. Weirder things have happened than a little telepathic communication between old magical girl squad mates. Anyways, I need to get back to the shoot. I'll come talk to you after. He walks away. I rush to the employees only section, where I clock in just in the nick of time. When I return, I finally take a look at what's causing all of the commotion. Ara is posing in front of a colorful display that shows off the sentimentality line. She's smiling brightly, the mascara wand held up to her eyes. There's a flurry of camera flashes, and she switches to another pose. It is pretty mesmerizing to watch. She's radiating confidence, and she gives off the captivating dreamlike aura that celebrities have. I never would have expected her to become an idol, but then again, I never put a lot of thought into what her personal features would look like. Life after Sentinels wasn't something I could really comprehend. That's part of the reason I didn't really plan out my future. I wonder, has Ara always been like this? Was this aura something she cultivated over the past few years? Watching her, I almost forget how irritated I am that she's agreed to model for this in the first place. I should really bring that up again soon. While this is going on, I don't have to deal with customers at least. The shoot keeps going until we get closer to our delayed opening time, and Elise and I do menial operations around the store. Annalie occasionally appears to monitor the shoot, and Elise hides in the back to avoid her. When it seems to be over, Ara heads over to me. I'm so tired. I wish I could take a nap. Smiling for cameras and holding makeup products is hard. Harder than you think. You try looking excited about nothing for hours. It's emotionally exhausting. I'd still take it over dealing with rude customers any day. By the way, I never congratulated you on becoming an idol. It's like TTJ now. I'm not quite there yet, but thank you. What else have you been up to while I've been gone? Other than the whole idol thing. Heh, other than that, not much. Nothing that you can't find in a magazine article anyways. What about you? Anything new other than your job? Life's great, or adult life sucks. I mean... I mean, I feel like if I say life's great, there's gonna be a sarcastic connotation to it. Regardless. Might as well just be brutally honest. Adult life sucks. I'm trying my best to survive out here. I used to think just saving the world would be my greatest obstacle. Now it's just rent. At least things were a lot more straightforward when we were kids, huh? It's nice to remember the old times, right? I've been feeling particularly nostalgic recently myself. I'm glad that I've been able to see everyone together again. Although who'd have thought, after everything that happened, we'd be at such different places in our lives. We saved the world, but now I'm a superstar, and you're here. Wow, that's kind of condescending. How could she act like she's all that when she used Sentinels to get where she is? I still need to talk to her about why she even agreed to the nudist campaign in the first place. Maybe now is as good of a time to bring it up as any. Express disappointment or admit you feel lost. Gonna express disappointment. Might as well just say it now. And hopefully this won't completely destroy our relationship. I don't think it will. I think this is necessary. I don't know. We'll see. To be honest, I'm disappointed in you. Excuse me? Well, someone has to say it. I pull her over to the side. Hopefully no one overhears us, and I use my best angry whisper. How could you exploit your magical girl past for fame like this? Using the Sentinels as a marketing tool for your own selfish gain. You didn't even ask us. The bullion I knew cared about us enough to at least do that. Are you kidding me? You're accusing me of not caring? I've been giving the team a second thought for years. I don't even remember how long it's been since I've heard from you. Now you're pretending to care because the magic is disappearing. That has nothing to do with. Shut up. I heard enough of this from KJ. I don't need it from you too. A significant portion of the profits from the sentimentality line is going to charity. Do you even think to ask about that? Or about how the Sentinels are public domain? I might be able to keep our name clean if I'm involved? Of course you didn't. You think just because you used to be the leader of our group, and keep telling us what to do without hearing us out. That's not fair. Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm not hurting anyone, doing more for the world than you are. And I don't need your permission to do any of it. I can use my experience however I want, and if you have a problem with that, you can F off. A staff member runs over, looking like she's about to clamp her hand over Ara's mouth. We still have cameras here, watch yourself. Ara glares at you like it's all your fault. Sorry, Tiff, won't happen again. She storms off, and I take a deep breath to try and calm down. I feel bad, but she needed to hear it anyways. It's not right to use her magical girl life for fame. I'll probably have to see her again soon. Hopefully she calms down by then. I mean, to be fair, for me at least, I don't think I agree with Bab in this context. I mean, I understand why Bab is upset, but also I don't think what Ara's doing is that bad. Time for work. I have to listen to the manager talk about us being a family one more time. Hi, welcome to Glamour Pop. How can I help you? Hi there, I'm going in for an interview soon. It's actually at the main headquarters for Glamour Pop. I'm getting my dream job. Anyways, any suggestions for a professional look? Whoa, congrats. Then classy for interview, huh? Simple eyeshadow, face paint, or dark pink lipstick. Yeah, definitely a lot of complicated feelings going on. Like, I can see where they're both coming from. I hope they can step and make up, because now I'm worried that I just made Ara more upset. Although I feel like that probably would have happened regardless. I don't know. I can't tell yet how important my decisions are. I feel like some things feel like they're supposed to happen the way they are, but I don't know. We'll see. I just want Aura to not hate me, because I actually like her character. I think she's cool. Simple eyeshadow, face paint, or dark pink? I think definitely not face paint. I feel like at least Anna Lee is very against silly, creative makeup. And simple eyeshadow feels too boring. I'm gonna go, I think dark pink lipstick would be good. I recommend this lipstick. I hear Anna Lee loves it. Anna Lee? Like the head of the company? Yep, I read it in an interview. She wears this brand herself. Goodness, if Anna Lee loves it, I'm sure I'll succeed with it on. She digs it. I have free time now. Thankfully, I had a not-so-terrible day at work. I feel like I have the energy to do a couple of things today. Who should I go hang out with now? Oh man, I get to pick? I mean, I feel like right now Ara's probably not the person to go hang out with because I think she's still mad at me. I think we need a little bit of distance for a little bit before. But, I feel like right now, I mean, not counting Elise, who's already my friend, of the former magical girls, I think Jackie likes me the most. Like, I feel like Jackie's the only one that's not, like, upset with me for any reason. Or not upset with me, but, like we're the closest right now. So let's go hang out with Jackie. Plus, Jackie's cool, I like her. After calling ahead for the okay, I arrived at the park where I was supposed to meet Jackie and Layla. Apparently they were training outdoors today. When I arrive, Layla is on a swing set with Jackie resting on a bench nearby. Jackie gets up as soon as he sees me and goes to greet me. When Layla notices me, she gives me a wave and shouts, "Hi, weirdo lady!" Also, I like Layla, she's adorable. Still with the weirdo? Fab, you came at a good time. We're near the end of the training. At the park, huh? It's park day! We already ran around the lake, shadowboxed, and did pull-ups on the monkey bars. I see. That sounds like a lot of hard work. I feel like I could be blinded by the twinkling lights in Layla's eyes. She was pumped up. Oh yeah, big-time training for big-time games. Since we already did our workout, Layla's taking the initiative to do some freestyle training till we're done. Freestyle! Layla takes a big jump off the swing set and lands on her feet, not losing her momentum. She starts to scramble her way to the jungle gym, but stops midway. Make sure you watch me, coach. Don't get distracted and go all kissy-face with your girlfriend. Huh, she's not my girlfriend, you brat. Layla sticks out her tongue before rushing over to the jungle gym. Tease Jackie over kissing? Not your girlfriend? Let's see. Are we close enough still to tease? Will that be okay? Let's find out. So is that a no to kissing then? Jackie slips out a surprised laugh, but is too stunned to say anything at first. Flushed as she is, she grinned and lightly nudged me with her elbow. Hey, don't tell me you're going to start teasing me too, huh? No, I'm the coach, not the punching bag, right? Okay, that was okay. Yeah, you could have fooled me. I go to point to the small bruise I couldn't quite heal the other day on Jackie's side. But Jackie gives a small yelp and nearly jumps when she notices the motion and grabs my hand to stop me. I wasn't gonna touch it, you know. Oh, right. So much for that tickle tolerance, huh? Oh, you have jokes today, don't you? I blame Layla, she's rubbing off on me. I laugh it off, and Jackie lets go of my hand. The two of us find a nice bench to sit at while Layla does her freestyle training. So was he always this sassy? Layla, believe it or not, that wasn't always the case. She's really come out of her shell. You're kidding, right? You're telling me that little ball of energy and sass used to be shy? Yeah, something like that. I'm glad she can joke about it now. Used to be pretty shaken up about the bridge incident. You know. It's one of the reasons why your father sent her our way in the first place, to help her not feel so powerless. He's poured her little heart into boxing. It's really starting to pay off. He has confidence to spare now. So we'll put up with a little teasing here and there. He's earned it. That's so sweet. I had no idea of her struggle. I love those like emoticons whenever Bab talks. Yeah, she surprises me. I saved her life, but I never really thought about the weight she's been carrying since then. Not until I got to know her. Makes you really stop and think about if we could have done some things better. Well, I wasn't thinking about it before, but now that she mentioned it, I am. The thought lingers between us both, bringing an uncomfortable silence. So, park day, huh? Oh yeah, we tend to do this about every week or so. We started off with our proper workout routine, and then she gets to freestyle for a while. It just looks like she's playing to me. I affectionately call it an unorthodox workout. Like climbing a jungle gym? Good for hand-eye coordination, balance, and strength building. I guess that's true. It's different from what I pictured. You might not catch Rocky in a regimen like this, but for a kid like Layla, it's a perfect way to round off a week or two of tough training sessions. Jackie stares wistfully at Layla as the kid climbs up and flips herself upside down, hitting from the bars with only her legs and throwing a few practice punches for the fun of it. Layla's a little different. She needs some creative freedom here and there to get her best results. Her father doesn't mind either, so why not let her have this? After all, she's just a kid, Bab. One day things are gonna get hard for her, so wish she could have taken it easy when she had the chance. Until those days come, she either get to enjoy yourself, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. It doesn't make sense why she seems so motivated around you. The talking between us goes quiet when we watch Layla go. She really did seem to have boundless energy. There was something nostalgic about watching Layla play, even though we rarely had a time to go out and do so ourselves as sentinels. That was the kind of world we lived in. It was hard to balance saving the world and having a life. I'm thinking about passing my ring to Layla. What, really? Like right now? Oh my gosh. Love the emoticons, it's so cute. I use this one all the time. Bab really is me. No, not right now. But maybe in the near future. Are you serious, Jackie? Very. I mean, it's gonna be her choice in the end. But I feel like I'm not really cut out for the rain anymore. I feel a pain in my heart after hearing that. I understood the KJ wanted nothing to do with their powers, but I didn't expect Jackie to want to give up on them either. The finality of our group disbanding never really set in for me. I think part of me had always felt that we would come back to this at some point after a great danger would present itself again. Now that such a danger has arrived, I can't help but feel like our group is living on borrowed time. It's her magic, so they get to choose what to do with it, or it's her responsibility, so you can't just pass it on. I mean, honestly, I think she should get to choose. Like, I understand. It's sad. It does make me a little sad thinking about this. Like a friend group disbanding and like all the nostalgia and stuff. But obviously, if Jackie wants to move on, she should be allowed to. And also, I feel like Layla would really like to have the powers passed on to her. I think that would be sweet. It's your power, Jackie. Get to choose what to do with it. I'll support whatever you decide to do with it. Thank you, Bab. It means a lot to hear you say that. Alistair's probably gonna be really against it, but my mind is made up. Well, you let me deal with Alistair, okay? Yeah, alright. You know the little dude's the best after all. So does she know? Do you want to pass it down to her, I mean? Yeah, she does. We've talked about this for quite a bit, and we've reached an agreement. She can become a magical girl, but if she does, she can no longer box. Not competitively, at least. She can give it up when she wants to, but it's always going to be one or the other. Isn't that a bit hypocritical? That's what you do when you were a sentinel. Jackie bit her lip and grabbed at the wrist of her right arm. Her arm trembled a bit while she looked distant, no doubt in her memories. Yeah, and that was a mistake, Bab. I got hurt in ways even you can't heal by pushing myself like that. What do you mean? You always told me my healing kept you in the game. I didn't lie, but I messed up big time relying on you so heavily. I just have a lot of old pains that feel deeper than where your magic could touch. Plus there's just this trauma I feel from it. There's the hesitation I can't seem to train out of me. I have to force myself to stop turtling up in spars with people closer to my age. It's been bad enough to can my boxing career. I'm sorry, Jackie. I didn't know. I know. That's also my fault. I wanted to be tough for everyone, so I kept it to myself. I kept a lot to myself. I'm sorry. I'm throwing a lot at you suddenly. No, don't be. It's refreshing to see you open up like this. I like it. You think so? Jackie looks down at nothing in particular in her way of trying to hold back a smile. She was always cute when she tried to hide the heart she wore on her yellow plaid sleeves. Well, I guess I'll keep that in mind. You better. Hold nothing back. Don't have to pull your punches when you're with me. Jackie eases up and finally lets go of her wrist and relaxes. Alright, but don't regret it later. You know I hit hard. I won't. And just so you're clear, you're okay with this, right? You know how harsh the lifestyle gets. You sure you're okay with the idea of Layla doing the same thing? Yeah. She has something to prove, and if it's what she wants to do, I won't get in her way. But as her coach, I'll be keeping a keen eye on her. Make sure she avoids making the same mistakes I did. Coach Martinez, you're not watching! Our time together gets cut short when Layla comes sprinting back. I knew it. You're doing a kissy face thing, aren't you? I am not. I see a smug expression creep up on Layla. Layla seems to pick up something, much like a shark to the scent of blood. She doesn't say anything, but Jackie's face grows into a bright shade of red. Wow, let's look at the time. I should get you back over to the gym before your father shows up. Would you like some more company for the walk back? Sure, I don't mind. I'll be on my best behavior, Coach Martinez. You better. For the whole walk back to the gym, Layla didn't say a word, keeping her promise as best as she could. Unfortunately, she never dropped her smug grin. Who should I go hang out with now? Let's see. I feel like Miranda, I know the least about now. That might be fun. To try and reconnect more with her. The workshop is cozy and full of half-finished projects and tools. It smells musty and woody. It's nice. Oh man. I bet it smells amazing in there. No one else is around. I see Miranda at a drafting table looking at blueprints. She hasn't noticed me. Her eyelids are heavy and her head bobs forward like she might fall asleep. I should probably wake her up. Miranda? Ah, what? Oh, hey Bab, didn't see you come in. Seemed like you were dozing off. Is it now an okay time? Dozing? Oh no. Miranda feverishly checks herself and her work around her. What are you doing? Being tired on the job with a huge safety issue. I could have cut off a finger or worse, broken one of the client's orders. That doesn't sound worse. Speaking of, you're at a workshop. Where's this? She hands me a hard hat and some safety goggles. I see her hands are strong, but shows some wear and tear from her work. Refuse the safety gear? That seems like a dumb thing to do. I can't imagine a reason to say no. Do not give me the safety gear. I'll put it on. Do I look? YMC? Don't finish that, Safa. What about you? I know what I'm doing. But your hands, they have some cuts. Hazard of the job. I could heal them. My magic's been inconsistent, but it wouldn't require much. No, I'm fine. It's really no trouble. That's what band-aids are for. And you said yourself, your magic's been on the fritz. Should probably stop pushing and change the subject. How long have you been here today? I came in really early this morning to finish a personal project. Then it was time to clock in. Do you sleep at all? Yes, sometimes. What are you working on? We have an order for some lawn dining tables from a brewery in town. Take a look. She shows me a lawn wooden table and a company bench. They're sturdy and inviting. Not only that, with intricate carving work along the edges of the table. It's beautiful. Still gotta sand and do the final stain finish. It's really well done. Not really, not yet. What do you mean? It's amazing. I don't like how wide and lifeless the legs are. And the carvings could more smoothly transition at the corners. It could be better. But you've really got an eye for this stuff. Maybe. I look around and see behind Miranda that there's a wall of plaques for Employee of the Month. Her face is on almost all of them. That's a lot of Employee of the Month plaques with your name on it. There's only 6 employees. Are you all 6 of them? Miranda laughs. It's nice to see her laugh. You must be doing something right. I can clearly rely on you. Thank you for saying that. It's really wonderful to me. She let me use the workshop before and after hours and any spare materials. Sounds like you've found something you're really passionate about. Or that's kind of them, but do you think you're working yourself too hard? Let's go with the first one, the nicer option. I think so too. It's the right medium, but... But what? It's just hard to get inspired these days. The day job, the stuff with the squad, it's a lot. I feel like I don't have the same creative spark. Ask what inspires her. What inspires me? Deal with certain music? Research images? It's more like a feeling I get when I touch the materials. Like what I want is already in there. It's just my job to bring it out. Then I start to see colors, shapes, and I just make what I see. Can I see something you've made? Sure. Miranda brings out one of her projects. It's a jewelry box made of wood. On the top, she carves stars and patterns. There's iridescent stones inlaid into the wood too. Looks like the night sky exploding with new galaxies. It glows, like it's been touched by her stardust magic. It was beautifully crafted, or you're working some magic here. I feel like she wouldn't want magic to be brought up into this. I feel like this is more her thing separate from magic, so I'll just go with it's beautifully crafted. Thank you, but not again. Seems like I infuse it with my magic even when I try not to. Okay, maybe it does have to do with magic. Never mind. In a flash, Miranda explodes the jewelry box into a burst of stardust. The wooden stones fall apart and land with a thud onto her work table. Why did you do that? Or ooh, sparkly. I mean, I'm sure it was very beautiful, but I don't think that is the reaction she wants. That I don't know. Do we go with the funnier option? Would it diffuse the situation a bit, or would she get more mad at me? Miranda looks incredulous at me. Wow, you are easily distracted. Sorry, it was just so beautiful. When it exploded, but it's broken now. Beautiful things don't always last. Sometimes they're just a moment. That could make them even more special. But I want to make something that stands the test of time. But most things don't. Is something really only valuable if it lasts forever? Miranda seems lost in thought. Oh man, is Bab starting to move on? Mayhaps? Thanks for showing me around here. It's really wonderful to see what you're making. Thanks for coming. It may not seem like it, but I like showing people what I do. Nice to get back into it. Tables don't build themselves. See you soon, Bab. Finally, time for bed. I stayed up way too late reading my favorite shoujo manga. It ended on such a cliffhanger I couldn't stop. Alistair jumps on my stomach to wake me up, demanding food. Alright, alright. It took me a bit to settle in, but I'm ready for work. Customers had already made a mess of things by the register. I need to clear it up before another wave hits. I'm feeling kind of lonely. I forgot it was Lee's day off. Before I could really start, I'm surprised by the appearance of a familiar face. Yo, Bab. Jackie, what are you doing here? I was in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by. See if I could catch you working. It's unlike you not to call ahead. Hey wait, this isn't you getting back at me for doing the same, right? Maybe. Or maybe I just want to catch a working woman in her element. Then the best way to do that would be to let her work, wouldn't you agree? Not her again. My stomach twists when I finally noticed Anna Lee looming behind us. I feel like I'm getting caught red-handed doing something terrible with the way she glares at me with those cold eyes. I suddenly get the feeling that my job security is on the line. And Jackie's gone. Socialize on your time, not mine. You have work to do, correct? Go do it. As much as I want to say something, I really need this job. I move back to the register, but Jackie and Annalie are still in earshot. As for you, we met before. No, ma'am. No? I suppose that must be true. I doubt I would forget such a pretty face. Whoa, Annalie? Being nice? I can see from the corner of my eye, Jackie growing shy under Annalie's gaze. The Jackie I knew was quick to give a flirtatious quip back, or be invasive in some way, but she goes still instead. Her rhythm seems to be thrown off. As a valued customer at our store, let me pick out some samples for you from our new line. I know just the thing. Oh, this is a sales tactic. Annalie's hand glides over the sample collection and pulls a few pieces out. Jackie finally finds the courage to say something. She's interrupted when Annalie raises the lipstick near Jackie's lips. Yes, I see it now. Jackie, was it? Sentinel Soul would be a great fit for you. Huh? Jackie barely chokes the word out. Wait, is this how she finds out about the makeup line? Does she not know yet? It's for a brand new sentimentality line. With these shades of color, I think it would really let that pretty face of yours shine. You simply must try it. Annalie hands off various samples to Jackie, who is barely keeping up with her. If you're going to come in here and talk to your little friend, why don't you do me a favor, come in wearing these? I don't think I would mind it too much then. Not when you can show other customers how dazzlingly you could really be with just a little touch-up. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'm just gonna go buy these real quick. Annalie chuckles to herself. Jackie freezes again, wondering what she did wrong this time. They're free samples, dear. Oh, right, the sign. I can read. Bye! And like that, Jackie hurries herself out of the shop with her arm full of makeup samples. Silly girl. Should have at least asked for a bag to carry all of that. As if knowing she's being watched, Annalie's eyes meet my own. And what are you looking at? Back to work. Right, yes ma'am. I rush to a display counter that needs a little maintenance, rearranging the sample products to look busy. But really, my head is racing. Had Annalie picked out the Sentinel Soul-themed products for Jackie coincidentally? I peek over my shoulder to steal a glance at Annalie, and out chiding my perpetually distressed manager. He must have. He doesn't seem to recognize me as Sentinel Starlight. I'm sure Ara wouldn't tip her off about us. I look towards the storefront where Jackie had scattered off just moments before. Well, that was a short-lived visit. Guess it's back to work. Time for work. If I have to listen to the manager talk about us being a family one more time... Hi, welcome to Glamour Pop. How can I help you? I love these little sections. I wish... The only thing that I wish this game did differently is I want more of like the working at the makeup store simulator. Like I love this. I just love simulator games, I think. This part is really fun. Hey girl, I'm going on a hot date tonight. I need something that will stun his socks off. Oh? Something stunning, huh? Hairspray, a stun gun? Or fruity perfume. I mean, a stun gun is definitely stunning, but I don't think we actually sell those, and if we do, that would be really weird. I think, out of these options, I feel like a fruity perfume would definitely make an impression. Hopefully a good one. Why not try our new perfume? It's pineapple scented. Pineapple, that's a fun flavor. It's super potent. It'll definitely grab him. I dig it. Thanks for the help. I have free time now. Thankfully, I had a not so terrible day at work. I feel like I have the energy to do a couple of things today. Who should I go hang out with now? How about we hang out with KJ? Try and reconnect with the more former magical girls. I text KJ and ask if they want to hang out. They asked me to swing by their work so we can go for coffee together. I make my way downtown and follow their directions to the tattoo parlor. I, feel out of place here in my pastel cardigan and beret. Fortunately, nobody seems to be around. I suddenly hear KJ's voice from the back room. They boom with a masculine bravado. Alright, Bruce, I'm gonna bounce. See ya. Enjoy your date. Nah, dude, it's not a... date. Oh, hey, princess, you're right on time. Tease them or ignore it. Are we close enough to tease? I feel like I was close enough with Jackie to tease. But I feel like... not sure what's KJ yet. Let's change the subject. So this is where you work, huh? Welcome to needlework. May I take your order? How long have you been working here? Just a couple months. I'm still an apprentice, but trying to learn fast. Bruce and the team did so many tattoos for me. The question of learning the trade kind of popped up, and here we are. I mean, yeah, if you have a passion for it, then why not? Yeah, we should probably have this conversation over a coffee. We're closing up in a minute. We head on over to a whole latte love, and settle down with drinks that are maybe 99% milk foam and syrup. So, KJ. They look up from their drink, sporting a handsome foam mustache. Mab? Shoot. I gotta ask about your tattoos, or I gotta ask about your motorbike? I mean, I think I already know about the tattoos now. I think the motorbike is a little bit more interesting. Oh, for real? I didn't think you'd be interested in that. I'm interested that it's you riding one. When did that happen? I got my full license about 6 months ago. It's been fun. So recently? Yeah, I had to. I had to sort some stuff out first. Oh crap, looks like I stepped on something I shouldn't have. So what kind of bike is it? It's a Peregrine Falcon CSX 1300R. First of its kind. Only came out this year. Oh, that's nice. It's the fastest motorbike in the world. Probably will be forever, because there's new laws coming in next year restricting top speeds. I got pretty lucky, I guess. Is that something you should be laughing at, KJ? Well, I guess not. I have no intention to go 194 miles per hour. It's always nice to know I bought a collector's item by accident. How fast? 195 miles per hour. Damn, KJ, how can I be so calm saying that? Aren't you scared? Why would I be? I can never imagine you being into motorbikes back in school. They can be so dangerous. Yeah. We paused in silence for a moment. I forget you didn't see any of the years in between. A lot's changed, Bab. They're right. A few years ago, the KJ I knew was a shy and awkward geek. So and more at home in the computer lab and libraries and a tattoo parlor. KJ wasn't the strongest member of the team in a crisis. I've given them a lot of battlefield pep talks over the years. Their power is going to protect people from all physical harm. Emotional harm? That's KJ's biggest weakness. They're a talented, reliable friend in many ways. If you put the pressure on, they melt. Well, if that was then and this is now, maybe things have changed. Hello? Earth to Bab? Certainly looks like things have changed. Oh, sorry. I was just lost in thought for a moment. What were you thinking about, if you don't mind me asking? About how handsome you've become? About how you used to be? Let's go for how handsome you've become. Good save, princess. Jeez. Good save, me. Funny little emoticon face. Even if it is a little white lie. How have you been keeping up with everyone? Actually, let's flip the script first. Why haven't you been keeping up with everyone? What? Quick, Bab, think of something. I lost everyone's numbers, but I struggle to keep up, or I moved back to my home planet. Well, obviously that one's not true. That's an obvious lie. I mean, technically, it's true that I lost everyone's numbers. Yeah, I heard from Jackie. It's okay, Bab. I'm just teasing you. You can stop panicking now. Hey, that's not funny. It's pretty damn funny from where I'm sitting. Anyway, you're cool. I know how life can carry you away sometimes, and I didn't exactly call you either. To be honest, you spared yourself a couple of my messy years. So to answer your question, it's not been the easiest time for me lately. But it's alright. I got a lot of help from the team. Well, Jackie and Miranda anyway. Bullion dipped. I recall back at the Golden Glove, a certain little girl was talking about a biker girlfriend. Could it be? But I also want to understand the rift that opened between KJ and Ara. We don't have much time until the cafe closes. What should I ask? I mean, I think Ara's the next person I want to hang out with. So maybe I should ask KJ about Ara first? See what's going on between them? KJ, do you mind if we talk about Ara for a minute? Oops. Why? Do you think it's her too? Think what is her? You know, our magic disappearing. KJ! What? It's a plausible theory. She's certainly the kind to hold a grudge. Huh? I don't know about this. Like... I glare at KJ. And you aren't? Just listen to you. You're really out for blood with Ara, aren't you? I have my reasons. So tell me. I should be going. I gotta get some chores in before band practice tonight. Wow, you really do have a lot on your plate, huh? Yeah, staying busy keeps the gremlins at bay. Gotta make up for lost time, you know? Well, so long as you're happy. Yeah, I am. Nothing was this chance to catch up with you, princess. They look at me with almost a sense of relief. Maybe this chance to show me the new KJ means more than they're letting on. Ride you home? Sorry, what did you just say? Would you like me to give you a ride home on my motorcycle? No thanks. That would be I think that would be too scary for me. As you wish. I like KJ, they're cool. We walked to the corner. KJ surprised me with a big hug before we parted. They never used to take the initiative like that. Aww. As I watched them walk away, I reflected on how much a person can change in just a few short years. What other surprises would my old friend have in store for me if I kept looking? Who should I go hang out with now? I think... maybe it's time to try and make up with Ara? Potentially. I feel like I'm on such good terms with everyone else now. It would suck if Ara hates me forever. Ah yes, the wonderful smell of freshly ground coffee at, 6 p.m. It sucks that I actually need it at this time. I didn't want to do anything fun after work. Retail is so tiring. But I shouldn't think about that now. I can't take work home with me or I'll go insane. Now it's time for chic coffee shop girl vibes. And it's later in the day. The cafe isn't too crowded, which is nice. Wait, is this the same cafe or a different cafe? I stopped to head to the barista, but in the corner of the cafe I spot someone familiar. Yep, that's definitely Ara, wearing a wig. Must be the same time that I see her, and she glares at me. Maybe I should say something? If I don't, things might get even more awkward. Hey, Ara! Shh, oh my god, how dumb are you? I'm in disguise! I don't know if it's that effective, but okay. Whatever. I'm going to be blunt. I don't really want to talk to you outside of team meetings. I'm going to help you fix the magic, because it's important to me. But outside of that, I think it's better for us to keep some distance. Keep it professional or apologize before. I think I should apologize. I went a little overboard when we met up at the cafe at lunch. I'm sorry. I didn't realize some of the profits are going to a charity. And I didn't know the Sentinels are basically public domain. And were the Dolls of Us? The crappy anime? I liked that anime. Of course you did, you were the main character. Anyways, I know the makeup line is kinda messed up, but I didn't agree to that. But I didn't agree to this without thinking about it first. Wait, so Bab was okay with an anime being made about them, but not about Ara making a makeup line? That's a bit contradictory, actually. Let's be around. I can make sure the money is going to the right places. I can make sure they don't slander our names. I see. Sorry for judging you so harshly. Could have just asked me about it before scolding me like I'm a child. I always hated that about you. You never listened to what I had to say. I didn't realize you felt like that. Yeah, well, it's whatever now. So, why did you become an idol? Ara takes a deep sigh. As Sentinels, we were symbols of hope and justice. We saved the entire world multiple times. After we parted ways, I felt like I didn't have a purpose anymore. I felt useless and didn't know what to do. All I had left was my singing. So when I got the opportunity to become an idol, I took it. I know you might not agree with my decision to create Aura from Sentinel Aurora. KJ thinks I'm a sellout for it. The Sentinels were the most important thing in the world to me. I want to incorporate that part of myself into my music. Aww. Sentinel Aurora is my identity, and I should be able to use it however I want to. I don't know if I agree still. There have been plenty of times when we disagreed and moved past it. I still stand by I don't think there's anything wrong with what Ara's doing. I don't get entirely why Bab is so upset about it. That's true. Like, Ara has just the same amount of rights to the Sentinels as anyone else. Like, she's also one of them, so like, why can't she? I don't know. Ara smiles softly at me. I think I could take that as confirmation that she accepts my apology. So, do you really think the wig isn't helping? I don't think blue is my color anyways. What do you think? Tease her or compliment her. I think right now, she deserves a compliment more than teasing. You look cute. I know. I just wanted to hear it from you. Aw. I think she likes me again, yay. We're friends. Should I dye my real hair this color? I've been thinking about it, but the pink color is so tied to the brand. I think you look pretty with any color. You don't have to keep complimenting me. It's getting suspicious. It's getting kinda sus. Before you ask, no. I can't get you backstage to see TTJ. No, you know they used to be my favorite. I need to confess my love to Tarani before it's too late. If you stay on my good side, I'll consider putting in a good word for you. You should get rid of your poster before that. The kiss marks might freak her out. The cafe speakers start playing a new song. I recognized it immediately as one of Ara's singles. It played on the radio constantly when it was released last summer. Ugh, I hate this song. Same. I wish they played some real music. And an Ara song? People like her that are ruining what it means to be an artist. Well, they suck. She really thinks he's all of that in a bag of chips. Ara isn't saying anything, but the look on her face tells me she definitely hears them. Comfort her or confront the aunties. I think I'll just comfort her. Hey, don't listen to them. Your music wouldn't be so popular if it wasn't good. There's so many fans who love your music. No, it's not. They're not. No one's ever. She can barely speak. Maybe she's never encountered a zealous anti-fan like this before. I don't know what to say to help her. Ara bites down on her lip. It looks like she could burst into tears. Let's get out of here, okay? Before she can respond, I grab her hand and quickly lead her out of the cafe. We don't stop walking until we've reached the park a few blocks away. Are you okay? Huh? I said, are you okay? Oh, right. I'm fine, sorry. That was... Never mind, you wouldn't understand. I mean, I know I can't completely empathize with you in a situation, but I want to help you if you can. I appreciate it, but it's not something you can help with. I think I'm going to go home. Sorry about all this. I'll see you later, okay? Hey, don't worry about it. I'll see you later. I didn't know she's so sensitive about her music career. Maybe she needs space to process this. Ara gives me a weak, bittersweet smile before she leaves. I get the feeling there's something she's not telling me. I wish she'd open up to me more. I hope she's okay. Oh man. But at least I feel like we're getting closer now. A little bit. At least I don't think she hates me anymore, which is a good sign. Finally, time for bed. I stayed up way too late reading my favorite shoujo manga. It's love interest all Minako choose. No, shut up, alarm. Let me sleep 10 more minutes. Oh my gosh, it's Christmas Eve. Alright, but I think it's a little early, but I think this might be where I'm gonna stop stream for tonight. Just because my voice is actually getting really tired from all the reading, and my water is like gone. So I think this is a comfortable stopping point. I think. Okay, yeah, this is where we save. I'll save here. And yeah, I guess this is gonna be a series. I don't know how long of a series. I don't think this is a super long game, but at least a part 2, if not like maybe a 3-part. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn off the game, get my BGM back on. But yeah, I am enjoying this a lot so far. It's really cute and I love all the characters. I think right now my favorite characters are maybe I really like KJ and Miranda. I like them. And also Ara. Ara's also fun. Honestly, I love every one of them. Yee, thank you for hanging out with me on watching stream tonight. I hope you guys all had a lovely time. And yeah. So upcoming stream plans. Let's see if I can remember. Mine is every time at the end of a stream like upcoming streams and my mind completely blanks. Next stream is on Thursday, and we are going to be continuing Undertale, which should be a great time. And then on Sunday at 8 p.m. Buffering. Ah yes, on Sunday I'm going to be continuing Pokemon Violet. I think for now Pokemon Violet's going to be an every other Sunday thing. I think. That's what my current plan is. So yeah, on Sunday, we'll be doing Pokemon Violet. So that should also be a lot of fun. So definitely, if that is up your alley, definitely tune in to upcoming streams. Otherwise, you can follow me on my social media. All links are in my link tree. Join my Discord if you haven't already. That is also in my link tree. Subscribe. And hit the bell icon for stream notifications. And yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye. Yeah, yay, Pokemon. That should be fun. Goodbye. Have a lovely rest of your day or night wherever you are.